Morning, everybody. I hope everyone got my video that I posted yesterday, just announcing that this video was going to be shifted forward one day to be released with the commanders list email, and then also the commanders list that are the new coins that show up on the website. So thank you guys for the attention. Thank you for dealing with a little bit of change of routine. I know that most humans do not like that, neither do I, but it had to be done to try to make things a little bit more fair, and I've been talking about the slow shifts that we're doing here. I don't anticipate any more changes coming along, so with that being said, let's go ahead and get started. Starting out with this 1940 cent. I love being able to offer some lower price coins now that I can do 9 coins, because coins like this are gorgeous. Yeah, it's a 1940 cent, but it's in a 66 red CAC holder. There's no carbon at all on this coin. It is just cherry red. Lovely, perfect holder. As you can see, the hollow is still good. Reverse is hammered. 1940s come nice. I mean, this is not a rare date by any means, but there's a big jump into 67 CAC. I thought about cracking this coin, but you know, I was like, let's just go ahead, offer it here for a little bit more. It's 125 bucks. That's, yeah, oversheet, but this is at least an NGC 67, and that's what these things are generally selling for. So $125 for a great red type coin. All right, gold CAC alert, but on the, I think 38Ds are probably the easiest and most popular, or the highest population of gold CAC coins. Nonetheless, they're still super cool. They generally sell for what I'm asking. $525 is what I'm asking for this coin. It's a great entry-level gold CAC piece of numismatics. The toning on this is lovely. It's got just that standard golden nickel toning that is so awesome. Hammered as well. Clearly not a 6. Not an 8 either, but they do jump quite a bit in 8. So $525 on that. All right. Now a rattler alert. I love this coin. 1893 nickel with lovely toning on it. It's got, that's original nickel toning. Not super vibrant, but it is very attractive. Reverse has the same. You can see the pinks and the pastels. So 265 pluses that were not CAC that have similar toning sold for $1,300 and $1,400. I think in 2023, I forget. I didn't write down exactly in my notes exactly the time, but it is relatively recently. This is certainly at least a plus. There is one little fleck right there in the left obverse field, not really bothersome, and you're zoomed in on this view. But anyway, switching back to the price, this coin is $1,350 bucks. Also a great, slightly better than type. And if you're working on a set of Liberty nickels and rattlers, there you go. All right, I think probably my favorite coin of the day. This is an 1860 half dime with the legend obverse. I love this issuance. Like, you can get an 1860 half dime with stars on the obverse, and you can also get it with the legend, United States of America, on the obverse. And it's a neat little transitional piece. This is the later piece, not the earlier piece. Really satiny and silky. There's just like so much thick skin luster on this coin. Virgin original, silvery toning, kind of antique white is what I would call this. Coin jumps huge into 67. It certainly has some claims to it. Probably not enough blast luster to call a 7. It's also small, so it's having a hard time focusing, but very clean fields. Liberty's thigh is really choice. There's hardly any frost breaks at all on the obverse. high points. Same thing, the reverse is just completely cherry. Sorry, there's some fingerprints on this slab. I'm looking at it. So I am asking a lot for this coin, but I think it's worth every penny. $4,250, which is a lot for a freaking half dime, but impossible to find in a Rattler holder. Really, really, really high end. Eye appeal is outstanding, and a great piece for your box of 20. All right. Let's go back. Oh my gosh, now I'm dropping stuff. This is not $4,250. This coin is $1,700. I looked at the wrong little bit of notes because the dates are almost the same. The next coin will be $4,250, but this one, $1,700. All right, apologies for that. And I didn't crack the slab when I dropped it on the table. All right. The difficulties of numismatic videography. All right, I'm going to try to get in. This coin is my favorite coin of the bunch. 1861 dime. This coin is without a doubt a Cameo, so I can say that for sure. No deep cameos exist, I don't think. The coin is properly graded as a 64. It's got gorgeous toning on it. Hammered strike, as you would imagine. Cool Civil War date. Cameos sell for quite a bit of money. This coin has an APR. It actually sold in 2019 for $3,673. I'm asking, as I said before on the last coin, $4,250. It is awesome. I'm not getting a great shot of it because it is so brilliant. Like the mirrors on this coin are amazing. There are some hairlines. Some of these are on the holder, but some of these are on the coin. Like I said, this is a properly graded 64. Let's just get it really a little slower to show how this looks. The Cameo is all there on the obverse and the reverse. It's really quite striking. Holder is perfect too, by the way, assuming I don't drop anymore. All right, let's take a little step back now and just move on to a little bit more common coin. This one's a Robinson in 64 CAC OGH, $200. Won't break the bank. And it seems like, you know, these semi-better Robinsons are kind of, I guess not better, but these semi-better commemoratives in OGH CAC, they just fly off the shelves at $200. So that's how I'm pricing this one. Nothing to say about that particular Arkansas. All right, and then 1939 $half proof 64 CAC. Very original, has a little bit of like that cellophane sort of toning haze right here in the right obverse field. Brilliant elsewhere, but it is noticeable there that it's a little different. I'll try to show you that the fabric changes there to the eye. Nice mirrors on this coin. That same sort of standard look. This coin wasn't dipped out. Like a lot of people get these things out of the original packaging and they will they'll dip them because they look hazy. This one doesn't look hazy really, other than that little bit right there, and it's a really attractive coin. Asking $575 seems like a pretty good deal in this market. That price point of coins, by the way, is flying off the shelves as well. Dealers are after it. All right, a toned dollar. I'd call this B plus toning, like, so it's not gonna command like a significant premium, but it's a pretty coin. I like when coins look like this. I mean, you can see it brings out certain things, though. The tiny little fingerprint there, little fingerprinting probably right here, although it doesn't show like a thumb. It's a 91 Carson City. I didn't check if it was a spitting eagle. Kind of looks like it is, but then most of them are. Similar toning on the reverse. Just a nice looking piece. $1,250 for a Unk, not darkly toned Carson City dollar in a CACG 63 holder. And then finishing up the nice collector coin, antique silvery white 92.0 Morgan dollar. Great one that you wouldn't feel bad cracking it out and putting it into your Dansko album, but also a nice coin to leave right here on a semi-key. Very original, very attractive. A little bit of darker toning right there, a little smudge, but I like this coin a lot. All right, 250 bucks if I didn't say it already. I am creating multiple commanders lists today. So I'm gonna try to drink a little coffee before the next one. I feel like this was a little bit of a low energy commanders list. And thank you for tuning in. Thank you for dealing with the changes. And until next week, happy hunting.